GRAD-MAP, or Graduate Resources Advancing Diversity with Maryland Astronomy and Physics, is a diversity initiative in the Astronomy and Physics departments at the University of Maryland at College Park. Our goal is to increase the representation of minority students in astronomy and physics by providing undergraduates at local minority-serving institutions with research experience and practical information about graduate school.
I got together a group of graduate students and we put together this program that tried to address the issue that I saw, that a lot of marginalized populations, and in particular being in the Mid-Atlantic region, which is full of just historically Black colleges and universities, HBCUs, we just don't see the similar representation of Black students in graduate programs in astronomy and astrophysics, and we don't see it at the University of Maryland. I think one of the biggest ones for graduate school in astronomy and physics is just research. Having the background and the experience to be able to complete really rigorous research projects and complete a PhD. And also, just at some level, whether or not these students want to do this. I found so many undergraduates, even at the University of Maryland, but even going out and doing these events at local minority-serving institutions and historically Black colleges and the community colleges, that a lot of students just don't know what graduate school means in astronomy and physics. And so the program really was aiming to get students this idea of what it means to be in graduate school, what the potential future applications would be, career paths, and then to help prepare them, to help them figure out if that's what they want to do, if they like research, and then help prepare them to be the most competitive applicant possible for astronomy and physics PhD programs. And potentially even coming to Maryland, like identifying excellent students in the region. And so one of the big things we figured out we could do as Maryland, because we have the strength as this large research university, was to provide this 10-day workshop where the students would come, we would cover all expenses, they would really not be responsible for anything other than showing up and being interested and involved. And over those 10 days, I think the two biggest things you would start a research project, so you'd get hands-on research experience, which is not only good for like building up future research experience, like summer programs, but also for figuring out whether or not that's something you would want to do for 5 to 7 years of your life after you finish your undergraduate degree. So we give you a research project, and then we teach you how to code in Python. And so coding is really necessary for any kind of scientific research, any research in general. It's hugely useful for a number of different careers, and so it's only going to help the students. So we really wanted them to have a background and have some experience with coding so they could go on to whatever they do next and have a leg up.
Absolutely. It's one of the best experiences that I've had in school. The department here is amazing, super helpful.